Welcome to today's Zoom session. I have just started recording right now. It is Friday, 9th August. And what's happened today that's very special is that the dashboard for Cryptonaire Network has completely changed. There's a lot of things that are happening right now. And I want to explain to you exactly what has happened. First and foremost, 388 days was the length of time that the Mint Hub private sale was going on. During this time, the pricing went from $0.001 up to $0.15 or 15 cents a token. It's gone up, it's reached its private sale mark, and there is a timer with about 29 days left now inside, as of recording this, inside of the dashboard. So if you go ahead, for those of you that got involved with Mint Hub already, if you go and check in the dashboard and you go to the menu section and you click on Mint Hub, there is a timer there. And then under the timer is your stats, all the statistics, how much Mint Hub you've purchased, how much it's worth at its public launch price, and how much you've spent US dollar value during this period of time as you were purchasing Mint Hub. So all those stats are there. Under those stats is a button. Click that button to add in your Solana address. So it's going to launch on the Solana blockchain. That is one of the confirmations that I wanted to share with you on this Zoom session. So when you click that button, you add in your Solana address, do it from Phantom Wallet. I will make a video on this, but it's as easy as downloading Phantom Wallet, Phantom. You can basically download it on your mobile phone. Once you download it on your mobile phone, or it could be on a desktop, you download it, you choose Solana, and you copy and paste that address into the add your wallet section of the Mint Hub menu. So if you go ahead and you go click on Mint Hub on the menu, that's all you have to do. And that's it. You don't have to do anything else. During these 388 days, there are numerous people who have done a double deposit or even more, meaning you went to the deposit now section. Maybe you clicked Bitcoin, maybe you clicked Ethereum, Tron, USDT, BNB, whatever the case was. You decided to do a test deposit, even though it works perfectly well, but it's great that you did a test deposit. And then you chose the same address, right? You've noticed the money come in, and then you've chosen the same address to send the rest of your funds into. Each time you deposit, that's it. You need to click to generate a new address. I've mentioned it. I put it on the Cryptonaire Accelerator video presentation. That video presentation, there's an image for it that pops up as soon as you log in. And in deposit now section, I put a note in red that said it's one time only, but people still, a lot of people, you'd be surprised, have done a double deposit, even a triple deposit into the same address. And so all of those deposits, they have gone in, but it doesn't show on your dashboard. I have to manually check every deposit, all of those deposits, approve it, and then it gets approved, and then you will receive the Mint Hub tokens based on the price you would have purchased at. So based on when you deposited. So that will all happen before that timer ticks to zero. Now, if anyone asks me about it, I will know that you haven't been paying attention or they haven't been paying attention to the Zoom sessions. So I'll just send this recording out and there is your answer. Anyone who's done a double deposit that didn't see funds in their dashboard, it's because you weren't focused in the first place. Now you're going to receive it during those 30 days before Mint Hub launches publicly. I hope that is clear to you. In the Get Started section, I will be doing lots of videos. They've been recorded already. Most of them have. And in it is going to be very short videos, a minute, 2 minutes long at most, that guides you through each step, how to deposit, I'll talk about the double deposits and to be careful, how to withdraw, all of those things. The titles for it is already in the dashboard right now. And I just placed a video from the home dashboard. I'll replace it with the actual videos in the next 24 hours or less. So that's what's happening in the dashboard. It looks cool. I like the flow of the dashboard. We've been working on it now for a while, and it's always going to have constant improvements. There are more improvements to make, which will happen over time. The video presentation, as well as the PDF presentation for United Token, is going to go up also tomorrow. So in the next 24 hours, there is a lot of things going on. At this time right now, it is evening time. Next few hours, I'll be asleep, but I can get everything done in the next few hours. And then in the morning tomorrow, so within 14 hours, a lot of things will be getting uploaded. So it'll actually take less than 24 hours. Some of you that I'm speaking to on WhatsApp have been mentioning or asking me how I'm handling all of this. It's quite simple and it's quite easy. I can't pretend to say that it was very difficult. I've been working. It's a couple hours extra that I'm working each day. So even if I'm working 10 hours a day, 12 hours in a day, I'm relatively comfortable. I sit down, it's a nice office. I have coffee, I have food, and I get to work. So it's not like physical or manual labor, which I also would have no issues with. It is not that demanding. I'm not in a war zone shooting guns or whatever the case is. It's very easy. Most people are so soft in this world now that working a couple extra hours every day and getting some really important things together in the comfort of your home on a laptop is hard work to them. So it's not a hard work. It was fairly simple. There was a lot to do, yes, and there's still a lot to do, but I'm doing it in a very comfortable position. So thanks so much for those of you that were asking about how I'm coping and handling this. It was pretty straightforward. And that's basically what I wanted to share with you on this Zoom session. Everything that's coming up in the next 24 hours. Do have a look at the dashboard and do watch the videos. Another thing I want to note is that there is a lot of people that were on the Cryptonaire Network dashboard from Vietnam. Very surprising. I'm not really speaking to that many people from Vietnam inside of the Cryptonaire Network community, but a lot of traffic has come from there. And I was hosting the videos on Vimeo. So what I would do is I would create the video and then I would have to upload it somewhere. So you have to host the video somewhere and then you put it in my tech team would put it into the dashboard. And so I would always host on Vimeo. That's what I've been doing for 12 years, a little bit longer than 12 years now. And for 12 years, I've basically been using Vimeo, but they banned certain countries. I've mentioned it on the Telegram channel. If you're not on the Telegram channel, it's at Cryptonaire Network. Or is it at Cryptonaire Network official? Let me just double check right now. It's at Cryptonaire Network is the Telegram channel. So you can go and check updates there. If I'm a few minutes late for Zoom, I mention it. If there is any pressing information, I mention it there. And I don't email it out sometimes. So I did message this. I didn't email it out. And we're changing things from Vimeo and we're going to do everything on YouTube. We're doing it on YouTube because YouTube isn't going to ban certain countries from watching the video, at least not now anyway. Vimeo did that, and there's a lot of people from Vietnam, and they were using VPN just to access the video. So I do apologize for that. I didn't check. I'm going to double and quadruple check on everything. If YouTube might have banned some certain countries, or any of the backend softwares that I use have banned any kind of countries, I will just triple check everything for you guys to make sure that you're getting the content, that you're watching things, and that things are as smooth as possible for you. Now, accelerator members. There are paid members over here. There are also people that haven't purchased Cryptonaire Accelerator. A lot of you accelerator members do have access to me, especially on WhatsApp. So you've got me on WhatsApp. I want to tell you and I want to emphasize something over here. And this is to everyone in general. Don't ask silly questions. When I say don't ask silly questions, I mean go through the content first. When you go through the content and then you have a question, and I've realized that maybe I should put the content out in a better way or in a simpler way, then we can progress and we can do things better and we can do things smarter. But if you try to address me one on one, and a lot of you will notice this, especially in the Zoom, you can let everyone know over here, I'm not someone who's unreachable. Like, you can personally reach me on YouTube. That's me responding to your comments. That's me liking it. So you can reach me directly. It's very difficult to reach someone like me directly. And that's because either we're not around many people, or we don't like to be around many people, or we're busy doing things, running a business, building as big as we can, and we don't generally have time for small talk. I like you guys, but I don't have time for small talk. The place I do have time for small talk would be on the Zoom sessions live, and 90% of the time or more, actually almost all of the time, I actually, when I stop the recording, we hang out and we just talk about anything and everything. So you do have access to me, but don't abuse it by asking me questions like, where can I find the Cryptonaire Accelerator presentation, when it's so obviously on the menu? So just the basic formalities of respect is go through the content and then ask questions. Some of the questions that came in as a reference point was a lot of basic questions were asked many times, that I decided to set up a getting started section to make it as easy as possible. So that was very understandable. But make sure that there is a degree of you're actually looking for the answer, because all the answers will be there. Next 24 hours, they will be in regards to United. So if you do have any questions on United, the past material, the past Zoom sessions, which are going to be on YouTube, have outlined a lot of information on it. There is one of the slides here. Maybe I'll show it to you, but I did make some comments on it. But there are some slides over here. This is just my own personal notes from the discussion of United that I was giving the other day on the Zoom session, both for all of the members and for Accelerator members. So this PDF from United is going to be coming up tomorrow, added into the menu where it says United. So if I click on United now, I'm just checking the screen. We're just on video over here. You can check the dashboard also for yourself. If I click on United, you'll see PDF presentation and video presentation. The video presentation is a presentation I'm personally doing, and I'll upload all of the information and details there, my price predictions, why I've decided to go with United, and all of the juicy details. Everything will be there on that video presentation. And then the PDF presentation is going to outline everything for you clearly also. So yeah, I'm really liking the look of this new dashboard. Is there, and we'll keep this recording and flowing, is there any particular questions that you have for me to answer for you? Now, regarding the dashboard, I'm seeing some nice messages about it. So thank you so much. I will tell you who did work very, very hard on the dashboard. That is the tech team. Absolutely phenomenal job they always do. Me personally, I have an a high degree of a stress tolerance. I can handle lots of work. In my early days, I was working really, really long hours, really hard. So I built the stamina for it, and I definitely tested the stamina of the tech team, the designers, the even the game developers of United. Everyone, I've tested everybody's stress tolerance, and they've done a very, very good job. So give them a quick thank you. That would be nice on the YouTube comment section. Dr. Sanda said, logged in, a beautiful feel and experience. Walter said, dashboard looks cool. Let's go. Let's go. I'm going to call you Let's Go. That's your nickname. I checked it earlier. I'm loving it. John said he's all in. Alo said, please send a replay. I'm going to send a replay for this. Manifest said, will you update the Mint Hub deposits for the ones that messed up? Yes, as I've mentioned just earlier, maybe you just hopped in a little bit later. Well, I've mentioned the answer already. For those of you that are watching the replay, you'll have the answer for that already. Rabbayon said, you are amazing. God bless you more and more. Thank you so much. God bless you too. Sadak said, hello, everyone. Mr. Rahman, big blessed day for us all. And you are the one to show appreciation and respect to. Congratulations. Thank you so much. On which exchange will Mint Hub launch? I did discuss this before, but what I will do is I'll discuss the details. Maybe I'll put it in a PDF presentation or even a video presentation, and I might add it into the Mint Hub menu. So everyone involved in Mint Hub can see more specific details in one place. What has happened is over the past few weeks, who asked? Was it Mihaela? Mihaela. And I don't blame you, obviously, for this question. Over the past few weeks, I did mention the answer to it, but I did put it in many different places. I answered bits and pieces of the questions that you might have on MintHub in different places. So you'd have to dive through maybe hours of content. I don't want you to do that. Everyone's time is very important, and I respect everyone's time. Hence the getting started section that's coming up with 1-2 minute videos that will give you what you need within 60 seconds, literally, if you're stuck anywhere on the dashboard. In regards to Mint Hub, in one place, I'm going to put all the details on what's coming next, on predictions, on the roadmap that to some people might not be clear, but to me was clear because I contextualized the information. So I will put everything in one place in regards to Mint Hub, and I might add that as a button somewhere that you click on, and then the information will be right there, either in video format or in text format. So I'll put those details there. If you want it in video format, just say video. If you want it in text format, say text. I'll likely do it in one of those formats. Caroline, you mentioned last week you would give us your prediction for the United token, but you said it's coming in the PDF. Yes, so you'll have the prediction. Instead of the PDF, you'll have it in the video presentation. So if you go to, and that will be in the next within the next 24 hours, you'll click on United, and in the sub menu is video presentation and PDF presentation. It's going to be on the video presentation. Sadak said, regarding United token lock-in periods, when does it start counting? It starts counting as soon as it goes public. All lock-in periods are always like that. A lock-in period, for those of you that don't know, is you get into a private sale early on. You get it for pennies on the dollar. You get it for cheaper. And because you're getting it for cheaper, when it launches, you can't just sell all of your tokens straight away because that's the same as just handing you money. And what happens is, because you got in at a discounted rate, at a lower rate, there is something called a lock-in period. There's a whole science to a lock-in period. And I actually discussed the science on the new homepage dashboard video. So if you go to the dashboard, you log in, you'll see a video there on YouTube. So if you're in Vietnam, you can see this also. What happens when you click it or when you watch it, all the details are there on lock-in periods. So Sadak, to answer your question, lock-in period is as soon as it launches, then the timer starts. And the lock-in period is very, very favorable. In fact, it's the best that I've seen in the entire time that I've been in the crypto space. I haven't seen a lock-in period that just makes that much sense. This makes all the sense in the world. More tokens and more coins should be like this. Lock-in periods to that degree. Very quick, but in different stages, depending on the pricing you got in on the private sale, it just makes all perfect sense. Caroline said, very excited. Not one token, but two that's launching next month. Fantastic. Thank you so much for all your hard work. Thank you so much for recognizing this hard work. And yeah, hard but easy because I'm just sitting down and working like crazy for many, many hours, but it's very comfortable. Marjan, great question. Will instructions be posted soon on how to handle MintHub coins now that it shows to add wallet and our only option is Solana? Download Phantom Wallet. It's as easy to download as anything. You can't go wrong with it. And then choose Solana address once you've created a wallet in Phantom. And then copy paste that Solana address into where it says add wallet. There's no need for me to make a video on it. I'll emphasize that it's that easy, but I still will make a video on it. And when it comes to public launch, I will definitely make a video on the swap because I do remember when I was trying to buy altcoins for the first time many years ago, what a good 3 cycles ago, years before Binance even came out, by the way, I remember the difficulty of it, of doing swaps. Yes, that was the altcoins was perhaps after Binance came out that I really got into altcoins. So I remember it being difficult for me, and I was looking for instructions, and it was difficult to find instructions, and I managed to find it, and I was trying to figure it out. So this time around, being in the position I'm in, I'm going to record it and show you, and I'll be very, very happy to show you how to make swaps. Charleya said, I love the back office. I'm looking forward to all the new updates. Accelerator members are getting a ridiculous upgrade also. By the way, one of the biggest upgrades is the live Zoom sessions that I've decided to add in. There were no live Zoom sessions for Accelerator members beforehand, nor was it discussed, nor was it an undisclosed bonus. I just decided to add it in. And our Zoom session will be tomorrow, I believe. I need to check. Mihaela said it would be great to make a video about everything that's to come regarding MintHub. Alo said video. Alistair said text. Charlea said video. Marjan said text. Oh, video, text, videos. It's like 50-50 almost. Videos is leaning towards videos. I'll just do both. Screw it. I'll do a video. Under the video will be text. All the details will be there. And it'll be both formats, basically. I'll put everything I discussed on the video on the text. And that's how we'll do it. We'll do both. Bonolo, great question. Great question. As a matter of fact, I love this question. This is almost discusses the foundation of Cryptonaire Network. Bonola said, hi, Rahman. It's Pello here. Pello, how are you? I know we've been talking back and forth sometimes on WhatsApp. Is it? I just wanted to know if there is going to be a link to register new members and the current Cryptonaire members that we recruited previously to purchase the United token. This is what separates Cryptonaire Network by an extremely large margin. It would be absolutely embarrassing to compare Cryptonaire Network with anything else because of this part on this component of Cryptonaire Network. And it's two things that is in Cryptonaire Network that I guarantee you doesn't exist anywhere else, point blank, period. Number one, we do all of the marketing promotions for you. You're not selling anything, first of all, Pello. You're not selling anything. What you're doing is you're bringing in a free registration, and we have a forever follow-up sequence. We're emailing for you daily. Zoom sessions, as you can see, that is happening live. Pello's not doing a lick of work there. He's not on the Zoom sessions. He doesn't have a multi. Yeah, we got disconnected there for a second. It did just say recording in progress. So I hope the entire recording will be in progress after this. Yeah. So what separates this complete two parts? The first part is that we do all of the marketing for you permanently, forever, period. Cryptonaire Network will always be here. The second thing, anything that we add into the dashboard, no matter what it is, you will have everything coded to you already, meaning you'll already automatically be earning commission on it. That means, let's say you've got 1,000 people on your team, you could be earning commission without you personally having to do any work whatsoever for years to come, because we'll always add things in. We'll always push forward. We'll always upgrade. We'll always do more. And people will always be buying. So in regards to United Token, let's say you've got 1,000 people in your team from a year ago. Then now that United Token is launching, you're earning commission on it. You're earning the same commission you were earning previously on Mint Hub. So it's 10 tiers, 10 levels deep, and you're earning up to 40% if you're a Cryptonaire Accelerator member, and you're earning up to 20% if you're a non-member, if you're a free member. If you purchase, for those of you that are not a Cryptonaire Accelerator member, if you purchase Cryptonaire Accelerator, which is $97, 97 USDT, right? You get $50 worth of United Token for free. So I had this discussion with them. I told them, hey, listen, I've done this for Mintab. We've got to do it for United. Otherwise, this might not work. That's what I told them, right? Wink, wink on that. So I said that about a week ago and managed to get that $50 in a bonus for us, which Accelerator members were asking about. So I pushed it forward. So being on Zoom sessions and talking to me directly will actually help you out in a very big way, because we move fast and we upgrade things very fast. And I'm paying attention to what you're saying. I don't have an ego where I think to myself, I'm better than you, or that you're here and I'm here. And some of you have this inferiority complex with me by saying, oh, Rahman, I can't believe I'm talking to you, this and that. I'm just a normal person with work ethic, with the experience of 12 years in regards to marketing, in regards to how to do things very well, and in digital marketing, I would say. And I've got years and years and years under my belt, similarly in the crypto market. So that's who I am. I've just been doing it for such a long time. And that's the only difference between us. So I'm your shortcut, and we leverage each other. We help each other out. So you telling me certain things will actually literally manifest inside of the Cryptonaire Network dashboard. And this is proof of it, is the getting started section with all of the questions that were getting asked. The fact that it's there also states and emphasizes that really you can reach me. It's not often that you can it would be difficult to reach someone. Like, let's say I went to dinner the other night and I took a few friends and I spent a few $1,000. It was a fancy place, and I'm maybe generally speaking in places like this. So it would be difficult to reach me. And when I'm not, I'm in the home office. So it's very difficult to reach someone who is performing at a high level, because he's generally speaking, he's busy going from A to B, making things happen. But you can reach me all the time. And because you can reach me, the dashboard is constantly upgrading. So I want to thank you for talking and asking these questions. And I'm always upfront with you guys. So if it's a silly question, I'll tell you it's a silly question, but I won't mention your name, for example, if I do that. Daniel said, I've missed a couple of Zoom meetings. Does the United token have a passive income as well as MintHub? Hey, Daniel, you've missed a few things. It's going to be on a video presentation inside of the dashboard tomorrow in the next 24 hours or less. Yes, there is a component. I managed to negotiate thanks to you guys. I said, hey, I got a Cryptonaire Network community, big community, and I want to take care of them. So you've got to give something. And I pushed that. And because I pushed that and I said, we're going to do very well for you, they ended up saying that 20% of all of the revenue that comes in from United when they launch the game, they're gonna launch a pay-to-play feature. 20% of that gets distributed to people who get in on the private sale. It'll get distributed depending on how much United tokens you have compared to everyone else. So you're basically, essentially, you're buying shares in this game. And it's the same concept as MintHub, which is interesting. Even if you sell all of your United tokens, you still have the same number of shares. That's your permanent percentage of the revenue that you're constantly going to make from United. And let me tell you, some of these games are ridiculous. I thought it was 50 something million, and it was an error. It's 155 million subscribers that one of these Telegram games have. That is what? There's 900 million monthly active users on Telegram. 20% of Telegram is in one of these games. So these games, it's because of them that Telegram has grown to its number of users. It's not because they're not popular with that many users because Telegram has so many users. It's the opposite. That's how strong these games are. So I had to negotiate a percentage. And somebody said, that's generous of you. Hassan said, it's generous of you. I didn't do it for you. I did it for me. I'm putting money into United also. It's not my token. I can do a lot of work, but I can't do everything. So I did it for me just as much as I did it for you. I just used you as a leverage point. I said, I got a great community, Cryptonaire Network. We are going to push United to a whole nother level for you. And that's the promise that I made because I trust you guys. Jed wants more swipes. I will add more swipes in. It won't be in the next 24 hours. I'm not going to tell you something that I won't be able to sort out that quick, because in the next 24 hours, all the other material is going to be going up into the dashboard. But give it about 4 or 5 days. Give it about 4 or 5 days, more swipes will be coming up. Dr. Sanda, I answered it already, but I'll answer it one more time. With regards to United Token, are we going to receive commissions from members that we introduced previously? Yes. always. So congratulations for that. Spiral said, can we contact you on WhatsApp? I'm here. You can contact me now. I'm right here live looking at you through the lens. What is it, Spiral? Tell me. What do you want? Jed said, is the total supply of United given in the white paper? Is it a limited amount? Of course, it's a limited amount. United is a currency. It's not US dollar. By the way, US dollar does not classify as a currency. Did you know that? So it's not even real money. Why? Because it's got an infinite supply. That's the reason. United will, of course, have a limited supply, and they went with 1 billion tokens. That's the maximum supply of United token. The PDF presentation will be coming up in the next 24 hours. Sadak said, we will be up to the mission and worthy of your trust, God willing. He's talking about what I mentioned to United. I have such faith in you guys in everything that I was able to really push some serious muscle into United and negotiate hard because I knew what we can do. You guys have proven it through Mint Hub. I've invested heavily into Mint Hub and I helped you to push Mint Hub. And you've done some serious numbers. And so I just had full confidence, not from ifs and maybes, but because you, as a Cryptonaire Network community, have performed extremely well. And I never usually tell you this. I'm always honking at your horn. I'm always pushing you. I'm always saying you can do better. And I do that because I see that you can handle it. I know you can put in the work. I know you can put in the effort. I know you can get bigger and bigger results. And I know you can improve in every area in your life on a day-to-day basis. And it only takes a small improvement each day to make that happen. So I'm pushing at your stress tolerance on purpose. And I don't give you enough credit sometimes. So I want to say, congratulations. I didn't want to congratulate you or tell you you're doing a good job because from experience, at the beginning days when I started to make money, started to get results, people were saying, well done, and wow, you're doing so great for your age and this and that. And it made me relax. All that praise started to make me relax. So I started to tell people, don't praise me, criticize me, talk to me. Where can I improve? What can I do better? So that's why I don't give you that much praise. But now, technically, Mint Hub is over. I can give you praise. And I want to say that you've done absolutely incredible job. The commissions that have been going out, phew, it blew my mind. It blew my mind. So you guys are doing extremely well. And that's why I take serious notes on any comments, on any suggestions that you have, because I know what you can do. Jed, for example, said, hey, more swipes. What's going on? Give it 4 or 5 days. There's going to be more swipes. Now, there are some more questions. However, rather than answering it here, there is the video presentation that will answer it tomorrow. That will be inside of the menu, and the PDF presentation will answer it too. So I do apologize, but I will not answer all those United questions because it will be laid out to you very clearly tomorrow. The timer you see, when the timer ticks to 0, a 5-day timer will appear, and the section to buy United will also appear. So right now, your only task is to add your balance in. It's probably a good idea to do it now, because anything can happen in the crypto market. It can do another tank. It could do another correction. The world is a little bit crazy right now. So once you add in, let's say, your Bitcoin or your Tron or your Ethereum, it will lock it into the value that of when you purchased. So let's say you put in $10,000 worth of Bitcoin now, but Bitcoin tanks, let's say 20%. That doesn't mean when United launches and you end up clicking to purchase that you're going to purchase $8,000 worth of United. It means you're purchasing $10,000 worth of United. So now's a good time to get in and to increase your balance. Your only role in Cryptonaire Network is increase the balance on your dashboard. Increase the balance of your dashboard. Because when that balance translates outside of the dashboard, that's when you have a possibility of getting extremely wealthy. So that's your only job, is to do that. Do it through earning commission, and also do it through purchasing the token. So I'm going to be purchasing the token, of course, a large portion of it. And I don't want to, but I have to do what I tell you to do. So I will actually be buying at every round. But if I was in your position, I would go all in on the first round. And if you miss it for whatever reason, maybe you didn't have enough time, maybe you were saving up, whatever the case is, get in the second round or the third or the fourth or the fifth. It will do great for you getting into any of those rounds, because of what can come next and the passive income element of things. So that being said, that's all for now. Thank you so much for being here. I'm very glad that you like the dashboard. We've been working very hard on it, especially the tech team. In the YouTube comment section, since this recording is going to be going there, please, I beg you, give a major thank you to the tech, give a major thank you to the designer, give a major thank you to the videographer, give a major thank you to everyone in the team, to the game developers in United, to Mint Hub, and the stellar job that they've done, the incredible job that they've done, and give yourself a pat on the head. Say and thank the Cryptonaire community members also. Just let's blow up the comments with thank yous. This is Rahman signing out. I'll see you guys very, very soon on the next Zoom session. And hopefully, if you're watching this the next day, that is, then you will see all of the information on the menu section in the dashboard. This is Rahman signing out. See you next time.